Good evening, everyone. A Wisconsin deer hunting tradition that's been around for decades will soon be fading away.
So are hunters sad to see this part go? Well, it's an effort to save money and process data faster. Wildlife officials have agreed to eliminate in-person deer registration sites. Many of them are bars and convenience stores where hunters often gather to tell their stories and show off their deer. Kills will instead be reported over the phone and online. The changes will be in place by 2015. They could save the DNR as much as $182,000 a year because officials say the paper system is a burden. But what do hunters and business owners think? Fox 11's Eric Peterson has multiple views.
At the Badger Tap in Embarrass, owner Doug Korth says the gun deer season is a very busy time.
Oh, it's packed. We do a ton of food. Hunters come in to eat lunch or supper. And
for 16 years, the small tavern served as the deer registration station as well. Korth says about 10% of the hunters who register deer spend money too.
we get our normal hunting camps or groups that come in and eat and patronize us. But it's a good week. That's the week we look forward to.
But technology is catching up with tradition. The Department of Natural Resources voted Wednesday to eliminate registration stations. Online or over the phone will replace the old way. Gone are the ear tags. And the DNR won't have to count harvest totals by hand anymore.
We're still doing data entry from the 300,000 plus deer stubs that we have from around the state. So it's a very labor-intensive process.
And hunters could find themselves spreading out to other areas at the end of the day. Just up the road at Mixter's, the owner says the gun deer season is big business. Mick Jesko says his bar could become a registration site as well.
I think it's an opportunity for the other bars now, with a lot of them having wireless internet, like I got here, that make it available to them to register their deer here.
So what do the hunters think?
You don't have to take it downtown and get it registered. Sometimes there's a waiting list. I mean, you got to wait in line down there. Not always, but sometimes.
I don't think it's going to really hurt the bars that much. The ones that have a good business are still going to have their good business. It doesn't really matter. Hunters will come out to the bar and talk. That's hunting.
In Embarrass, Eric Peterson, Fox 11 News.
The DNR says it will test the online registration in some areas as early as this fall. Again, the full implementation is set for the 2015 season. And the registration changes are part of a package of new hunting rules that were approved yesterday. Board members also agreed to reduce the number of deer management units. There will no longer be 134 units. Instead, there will be 72, and based on county boundaries. Population goals will also be simplified into broad statements like increase or decrease the herd.